comes the sun. Da, 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 da. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun.
Hello, 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 hello.
It's alright.
So, welcome to another week of the Runner's Corner.
Excited to be here with you this bright, shiny day.
Yeah.
Or this cold, overcast day, depending
Wherever
on when
you
you
are.
watch this.
Yeah.
Or
Wherever you are,
you're
here
in
in
the-
Alaska,
yeah,
maybe.
if you're in the southern hemisphere, then maybe it's getting cold, or is cold already. Getting warm here in the northern hemisphere. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people went down to St. George over the weekend, and we'll talk about this in the race results. That
Exciting
there was some good
weekend.
performance,
Exciting
and congrats to you. I know you had a big PR in the 10K
It
down at
was awesome.
Spectrum, so
Feeling really good, and life is... When racing goes well, life is great.
oh, I know. Yeah, when it goes bad, you just don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah. So we have some new product to show you. We're going to reintroduce our Virrata contest.
Yeah.
We have some exciting racing news to share. And also it'd be good to do like a 1-minute recap of the pie run, just to let people
Oh
know
yeah,
how
that
it
was a
went.
really fun,
Just a
exciting
really
event.
good event. So, do you want to do contest first, product first? What do you want to
Oh,
do?
let's do product.
Okay.
Got to make people work.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know. They
So-
need to watch this.
Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta work for your free shoes because we're making the contest a little bit easier.
Uh-huh.
But we'll get more details on that.
Yeah.
But
So this is, Nathan has a lot of new product, a lot of cool product. They've got really, it's very distinctive looking in their design.
looks like an alien bottle.
I know, I think it's almost a response to whatever that company
Amphipod.
is. I was thinking, no, the newer one, the Ultra Spire.
Oh
That's kind of what I was thinking when I saw this. If you don't know, like, the guy who started Nathan, who started Ultimate Direction, he, like, moved from Nathan and started Ultra Spire.
Yeah, Bryce Thatcher.
Yeah,
is his name.
and I don't know. The reasoning I heard was that he wanted to make certain product a little higher quality, a little, essentially Nathan was nickel and diming them. Nathan has pretty price point product, which is nice, you know, and I think that's the niche that Nathan wants to be at. It's like, okay, people are going to buy it if they only have to spend 20, 30, 40 bucks. You know, now we're dealing with high-end hydration systems, which are like $100.
Yep.
And it's really nice stuff, and some people obviously are really excited about the Ultra Spire product, and will buy it, but Nathan's direction's definitely, they want more of an affordable,
high performing,
yeah.
but still affordable.
Yeah, and they do a good job. They really do.
Something that I heard too is that Nathan was taking the products and really putting them out there, making them before they had been tested a lot.
Yeah.
Whereas Bryce Thatcher and Ultra Spire's philosophy is, let's test this out a lot before we actually produce it and make a bunch of them. And so I think there's pros and cons to both.
I know I was really mad when they changed the Speed 4. Like, they changed it to all... First of all, the change to the 8-ounce bottles, I think, was a bad move. They used to standardize 10-ounce bottles.
Yep.
And they still have, and I think these should still be 10.
I think they are
hope
10.
So. Yes, 10-ounce bottles in the 2, and that's why we go mainly with the 2 for the Speed 2. But then they moved all the 4 bottle belts, Speed 4s to 8-ounce, and then they reduced the pocket size, which was another big pro in the past for it. So I guess I can see they've made. I haven't been completely thrilled with all the changes, but this line I think looks pretty good.
Yeah. The look, the aesthetics on the product line itself looks awesome. We've got a lot of returning product that is just kind of...
It's new pizzazz.
Yeah, it's the same stuff with a couple exceptions, but the big changes have been the color. So really cool color updates.
So and this is the Speed 2. It's been around. It's been our best-selling hydration system for like 3 years now.
Yeah, and one of the biggest changes is this nozzle. You can see just a lot more liquid going through, a little bit bigger. Just a thicker, bigger nozzle going on there. Colors, This bottle, I'm not extremely thrilled about because I do like to be able to see the
quick draw, right?
Yeah. Well, and I like the
the
concept, but the color where you can't see the
how
liquid
much
inside
liquid.
of it, I'm not a huge fan of that. Whereas with this,
if there was some purpose behind it, like if it was insulated, I could maybe understand that. And they do have insulated versions, like this is insulated right here. But the bottle itself, and I guess you can always do a shake test. Come on.
That's true. That's true. You can check it out.
But
and who's gonna look at their? Oh, I guess if you have it in your hand, then you're gonna look at it. But
you can't see like the molding Powerade that you left in there for 3 weeks. Like, oh.
Yeah, I've had that mold on me before. And then we've got this new belt.
Is this the triangle?
Yep.
Kind of a nice
triangle.
One bottle, and some people just like it to sit kind of on the small of the back. They feel like it fits better that way. It's still got a pretty good pocket. We haven't done this one before, but I think with the amount of water you're getting, what is this? Is this a 16 ouncer?
Or that might even be 22.
You think it's 22?
I've got one that's similar to that.
Doesn't really say.
It might say on here.
Yeah, it should on that.
22.
22. So actually, this is more water than you get from a Speed 2. It's pretty cool. And then there's this also the Vapor series. It's meant to be kind of more ergonomic, kind of fit better for a handheld.
It's
but
like a ton of water.
Yeah, this has got to be.
It does
24.
Get pretty skinny. Oh, 24. Okay. So not a ton more, but the new packs. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know a ton about these new
This
packs.
is still the same HPL 020 color, was pretty much what they added to it.
Okay.
And then which one do we got? Vapor Wrap. So this one's brand new. It's just meant to be kind of a higher end.
Got the bladder in there.
Yeah, a little bit more water.
Pocket Supreme,
2
and
liter.
you can put water
little
bottles right there, which is
this
kind
one
of
doesn't. This one is kind of a race boat. Actually, I wonder if that's new. Maybe it's not.
Oh. I don't know if I saw these on the old ones.
Well, it's a nice design.
Yeah, good reflectivity, cool new colors.
And they're pretty much making one for the fall that's all reflective, which is pretty cool.
It looks sick.
Yeah.
And then
It also reminds me of the Nike product we saw, if you remember that $500 jacket.
we saw a $500 Nike jacket that is so reflective. It's
the entire
like
thing is just like a reflective sheet.
Yep.
It's supposed to reflect the light back 4 times as strong. It's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. Oh.
And then they also had this other really cool, it was a down vest. So 800 down vest that was packable. Kind of had a handheld quality to it. So that was pretty cool from Nike.
That was really cool. And then another new product from Nathan. Got this little this strap that clips to the back of your shoe, kind of on the back like that. And then it lights up, blinks. It's called the Light Spur, and pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about it being on the back of my shoe, but I guess it depends on what type of shoe you're wearing. If you have a thinner shoe, it might not be so cool. New Hoka shoes.
I have some for people excited about Hoka. Finally, we've got more Hokas in. It's been a while.
This is the S2.
Yeah,
I heard it was called the Speed?
Yeah, Bondi Speed is what this is
Speed.
known.
Okay.
So that's what the S stands for.
And is it just the lacing? Is that the only differentiation between?
It's pretty much the Bondi. It might be a little bit lighter, but.
And then new color for the
Honestly,
Bondi that we got in.
The whole concept of Hoka, all the shoes are pretty much the same to me. Let's be honest. Like when you're dealing with, they put a different outsole. Okay, given. It's different, but it's just this really soft, cushy foam in every single model. It's not that different.
I think the footbed from the Mafati to the Stinson to the Bondi, a little bit different.
Yeah.
Arch is a little bit different, but as far as shoe concept, very, very similar. So.
Yeah, for fit purposes, I think you're right, but for application purposes, you can use them for whatever.
Yep.
They're
you could use the trail on the road and the road on the trail.
Mm-hmm.
So, And then last but not least, in fact, one of the
pretty
products
exciting.
that I am super excited for, the One
The One.
by Jet Li.
Yes. I own that movie, by the way.
It's a sweet movie.
Yeah, we can watch it for our next movie night.
All right.
Jet Li, the One. Sponsored by
he runs,
Altra.
He runs a lot in that movie.
Yeah.
So super lightweight. When I picked up this box,
Is there a shoe inside?
I was like, oh, there must be just one shoe in there, and that's a good sign. When you pick up a box and it only feels like there's one shoe and there's two shoes in there, that's a good sign. Do you remember the weight on this? It's close
lighter than anything they've made.
Yeah, it's close to a Kinvara.
So
I think.
generally, when we're talking shoes, if the weight of the shoe is less than the size of the shoe, that's kind of considered a light shoe. So if you're in a size 9 and it's 8 ounces, that's considered lightweight.
Ah.
So I'm guessing this definitely follows that mold. So where if it's about even to more, then you're dealing with like a moderate cushion to heavy cushion shoe.
Okay.
So.
I think that's a good lesson for the day. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. If the weight of the shoe is less than the size of the shoe, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Cool.
At least for if you're looking for a lightweight trainer.
Yeah.
I don't know why anyone would look for a heavy trainer, but
Well,
anyways.
if they were a heavy person.
Well, but still, it's all about appropriate cushion.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Appropriate is a good word.
Mhm.
Cool.
We ready
Let's
for the
talk about our contest.
Yeah, so round 2, we'll see if people are able to live up to the challenge this time. Because maybe we were a little too ambitious the last time.
Yeah, we had a lot of different things that we wanted you to do, and there were a couple of you that did them, but we were hoping that 20 of you would do it, and we had a handful,
Yeah.
meaning 2.
Uh-huh.
or
And
3.
we remember who you are.
And
which
you will have, you will be.
You will not be
reward-
forgetted.
You are not.
Forgotten.
You will not. We will not forget you.
Yes. We will remember you.
So what we're gonna do for this contest.
And this was an idea that someone had put
Yeah.
in because we challenged people, what would you do for a free pair of Virratas?
Yep.
And I like this idea, so this is what we're going with.
So you need to get your oldest, most beat up pair of running shoes, and I'm sorry if you already threw them away.
Or have given them to Africans.
Yeah, and if so, then that's
Hey,
then that is
kudos to you.
yeah. Thank you for doing that. But if you still have some, that's great. We want you to post a picture of your most beat up, crazy old running shoes, and it probably would help if you went for a little mud run in them.
Yeah, go ahead. Like,
Yeah.
we're not. We're just gonna be judging what it looks like, and should we kind of write a comment on how it got to this state?
Yeah, you could if you want to.
Yeah.
I mean, it won't disqualify you if you don't, but you might be
It won't
given.
hurt you. It
but
might be
but
bonus
it
points.
might be bonus
so
points.
we
if
like
you-
people to work.
Yep.
So.
And then you need to share this video on your wall, like always.
Because we want to still get famous.
Yep.
And we're still keeping the 20 people for this contest to be valid. Because, I don't know, we kept the 20. We said 20 people last time because we were hoping we were expanding. But this is still free pair of shoes. But this is really easy. All you got to do is take a picture and post and share.
Danny wanted to do more people. I didn't know that, and then I said, "Oh, maybe we should do less," and he was thinking more. So we're gonna keep it at 20, even though we feel like it's pretty easy to do.
Yeah. So 20 people, and then honestly, we'll kind of on the show next time. We'll judge, and we'll announce the winner.
Yep.
Okay.
And you'll be able to see everybody else's picture because we want you to post your picture on the Runner's Corner Facebook page.
Yeah.
If that's possible. If not, let us know. Send us a message.
Yeah, you can always just send it to staff, STAFF, at runners, with an S, runnerscorner.com.
If you have any problems,
Yeah.
let us know. We're here at the store. Call us. Let us know.
Yeah, we'll get it up, and yeah.
Cool. Racing news.
Yeah, we already
Do you-
mentioned the biggest
Do
thing.
you want me to talk about Spectrum?
Go
or do
ahead, you
wanna-
can talk about Spectrum.
So
I'll
let me talk about
Canyonlands.
Spectrum. We went down to St. George. St. George races the Runners Series. They do the Spectrum 10K. It's kind of a St. Patrick's Day themed type run. Even though nobody necessarily dresses up for it unless it's on the 17th. But well, there were actually quite a few people that dressed up. They bus you up a little bit, and it was a little bit harder course than I thought it was going to be. Like the first mile is screaming downhill, but then it kind of rolls for a little bit, and I was expecting pretty gradual downhill the whole time. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't a hard course. It was just harder than I had envisioned. But it was awesome. Second place was Mike Nelson, who just joined our racing team and is kind of a local guy. Didn't you go to high school around here?
Yeah, he went to Timpanogos.
So he took second place, and then I was fourth place, right behind third, and beat.
Good way to put it.
Yeah, outkicked Carl Seebach, who's also on the racing team, and if it wasn't for Carl, I wouldn't have. He definitely pushed me. Great race, and then Curtis Epley.
Yeah, he had a good race.
He did good and took 7th overall, first overall Masters, and then we had a couple more people in our club that were down there racing: Jen Richards, Carl Grimmond, and Christina Leo. So yeah, great job, guys. I saw quite a few people from the store that I'd helped get shoes there. That was fun. So
check
yeah.
college results out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am a previous winner of the Spectrum.
Yeah. Oh, and Steve also. I don't know if I was. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, Danny won Spectrum
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Back when the course was
Much harder.
much easier.
Then, man, what am I doing? There we go.
Canyonlands.
There we go. So Canyonlands was a bit of a surprise, mainly because Pat Smythe showed up.
Give us a little background.
Pat Smythe ran for Judge Memorial, and then he went and he was pretty good at high school, but he got super fast when he went to college. He ran at Notre Dame, and multiple-time All-American, and it seemed like a year or two ago he took like second at USA Cross Country.
Oh yeah.
Had a breakout race, and then he's kind of been quiet, but until now, showing up the Canyonlands.
Yeah, maybe it was probably like a family vacation.
Yeah, I'm sure, and I'm sure he just cruised because he only ran 109.55. This guy's probably capable of like 62, 63s because he's pretty much professional. He's really good. So that's kind of cool to see. We had a couple racing team people down there. Scott Keat, it was good to see him.
Job, Scott.
Yeah, he ran a 72. And
took 4th place overall.
Was there anyone else? It seemed like I thought Trevor Baker ran, but maybe I'm wrong. Jacob Lee, Brandon Dace were out there. So kudos to you guys. Anyone else?
Oh, girls. What were girls on that?
Yeah,
do we have any girls there? We're going to check this out, see if we had any girls on our racing team that were down there. I don't think there was any girls on our racing team down at Spectrum that I remember seeing. But,
dang. A lot of people running this race.
Oh, wow.
Holy cow. Yeah, mixed results. Female Kim Dobson won. Name sounds familiar.
Autumn Ray.
Autumn Ray, don't really know. Christina
Perry
ran. Wow.
Wow, I didn't know Christina Perry was a runner.
And she ran a 124.
Wow, if you don't know who Christina Perry is, she sings Jar of Hearts, song for one of the Twilight movies.
Kara Bankhead, she's ran for us in the past. She's completely like recreational, kind of like she was on the dominant BYU teams of the past, like the national championships as Kara Orman. She always, when I first started racing, she was still pretty competitive. I think she just finished with college, and I was pretty much like, she would pass me in the last mile of every single road race.
Oh wow.
Her and what was her name? she's from Hong Kong and competed for the Olympics. But she was also on those great BYU teams of the past. Can't remember her name right now, but at least I think it was Hong Kong.
That happened
Taiwan.
to me at the Indy 5K down in Texas. I had two
Getting
girls
chicked.
pass me at the getting chicked.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all we have for you. Thank you for watching. Participate in our contest. We are giving away a free pair of shoes. If we don't have 20 participants, then
I will take the Virratas.
we're gonna light something on fire.
I
Maybe
think this is
a
probably
small
the
piece of
final
paper,
chance.
but yeah.
Because this is as easy as it's gonna get. So if you want Virratas.
Yeah, you'll have to come begging to us if we don't get 20 people.
Well, thank you. Till next week.
I was gonna climb up.
Off of our pants, threw our shoes into the ocean, sit back and wait through the daylight.